just that if you don't have, if you're on a 40-acre farm and you're right next to a school, the cultivation facility is nowhere close to the actual school. It's because it's, you know, if you got 40 acres and it's over here, you got the school on the other side of the property line. You've got a long distance in between. That would be the theory. My point is, whatever we do, I think we ought to define it because it's a very undefined term, and I know that's been an issue. And that's where I think we ought to figure that out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, I do. I see that. You get 100 acres and we're using this far in, but the other one was a church or a school. You could be half a mile away, or a mile away, or 2 miles away.
And now your property, it's kind of, my point is, it's a property rights argument that if, you know, at one hand we're saying we want people to be able to do it. On the other hand, I want them to be further away. Right. So you kind of say, I guess that's why I was wondering if you did the middle of the building to the middle of the building or the building complexes, however you wanted to do it.
This is, the middle of the building is sort of sometimes difficult to find if it's not a square building where it's, you know, they've added on and you've got additions. It is easiest if you choose a corner and you go building to building, or you just go property line to property line, and that sort of works the same, the nearest point of the property line to the nearest point of the
Right.
property line.
I would think
I
building to
think
building,
yeah.
the nearest corner of any
Yeah.
structure. Now, we don't have to define, we can say any structure, that we don't get in the argument if it's the cafeteria versus, it has to be 3,000, if it's the cafeteria, that's a structure of the school, it needs to be 3,000 feet away from
On
the
the
corner of that
school's-
cafeteria.
So on the school's property.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, I would look at it that way.
Mayor Robin, at that time, do we have to define what building is?
Yeah,
Well,
probably so.
I mean, that's a good point.
Yes,
Is it
it's
the-
always
is it
gonna be.
The ticket hut at the,
Right,
Yeah.
that's
Football
right.
stadium.
Storage building,
That's why she said property line to property line
right,
was
yeah,
the easiest to.
I think that,
I see
I
this-
think we're
I
open
see
a
the-
Yeah.
very
the slope here.
large
Going.
thing here.
But I think I do agree though, you may have someone with a cultivation facility who owns a large property and it could,
Well, like I said, with this starting just now, you know, I would think that obviously we're giving plenty of heads up for it to be property line to property line. And that would be something that's very easily defined
Yes.
compared to the other parts. That
right.
would be,
I mean, a surveyor can determine that relatively quickly.
Yes.
If the property lines are known.
Do you wanna make a motion?
yeah, I make a motion that it state the ability to comply with being located at least 3,000 feet from a public or private school, church, or daycare existing before the day of the cultivation facility based on property line to property line. Survey, does it need to say survey or property line to property line measurement?
So if it's property line to property line and you can get sort of a ballpark, you just make them show you
Okay.
how far it is. It may be that it's so far away that it doesn't matter and it's
Sure.
clear.
Sure.
If it's 3,005 feet, you're probably gonna require them to get a survey and show you official documentation.
I second that. Any other discussion?
I've said what I was going to say.
Okay. We'll call for a vote. All in favor of the definition being from property line is stated in the motion by Commissioner Carroll.
Who was the second on that?
I was.
You were, okay.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
I
Commissioner Miller? You still with us?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Commissioner Miller?
Sorry, I was out. I'm out of work.
Yeah.
So the motion, did you hear the motion?
I was with Dr. Rahman and Dr. Tillman.
Okay. So
That's one of each.
From property line to property line.
you're
Property
a
line.
yes for that,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay, so, property line to property line. Thank you. Number 9, ability to comply with all other laws and regulations, we already stated that.